So we're standing out here with Brandon, and welcome guys back to Pro Row 784, and we're here with Brandon here in the shop on Sunday afternoon. I don't know what he thinks so funny. We got Miss Kyla behind the camera. That's what's so funny, because they're smiling at each other. But anyway, we're out here, and we just want to do a recap video really quick. And Brandon coming off a big win this past weekend, and I know you're still excited. You can obviously see us still smiling, so we're still excited. So I wanted to sort of do this recap video because coming up, there is no footage in the race. I got a little bit of footage of the rear-facing camera that I'm going to incorporate, but other than that, no camera in the front.
Yeah, we didn't even run the camera in the front because obviously the mud was pretty bad. So, and obviously I'm not really that great at wiping the camera. Obviously it depends on what's going on during the races, how much I wipe it, but obviously we didn't decide to run it because we knew that the rain just hit and a lot of puddles on the ground, so a lot of water on the track. So we decided not to run it. We decided to run the rear camera though, but I believe that also got muddy as well. So.
It did. I watched some of it and scrolled through some of it, and some of it didn't. So anyway, but unfortunately, I'll be honest with you, the way our race folded out, if you'd pitted on the front, you might have been all right because you was out front. So anyway, so walk us through what happened. So the last time we left the viewers out of here, we were sitting in the shop here, and you were getting ready to go to North Carolina to finish prepping this brand new 2023 XXC 1000 Can-Am Renegade that is bought and purchased by some really good friends of ours.
Yep. And
we got James Reeves that put it together. So you flew up there, and so explain what happened. You get on this thing, and you get there and you guys finish it up, and then you guys head out to the practice area. What happened?
Yeah, so I fly up there Wednesday morning, get there, finish setting it up, doing ride height, doing stuff like that, doing ride height that we normally run, and so I go out to the property, first time riding it, and we were way off on a lot of things. So bike didn't handle really that well, it didn't turn that well. So essentially what we did is we regrouped, went back to the shop, decided to take the shocks apart again, change a few things in valving, change spring rate a lot in the rear end. I mean, we changed quite a bit of stuff.
What was happening? It was bottoming out or something?
Yeah, bottoming out in the rear end, and the front end was a little too stiff, so it was like contradicting itself and just making the bike handle not really well. So get all that stuff done. Obviously this is hours later, right before dinner time. I'd say we go back out there, and go out there and hit it again, and night and day difference. James knew what he was doing and knew what to do to the bike when I was telling him what stuff was going on, and he went out there and we went out there and made the bike night and day difference. We spent probably 45 minutes at first, or probably a couple hours that first time trying to get it right, and then when we went back out we spent probably 45 minutes because we knew how much we gained on it and how much better we made it.
It's just crazy that basically he copied everything off the other quad that you really liked,
and it handled nowhere
near the same. So you guys, when you think about it, if you've got a four-wheeler sitting,
test and tune on it. I mean, you just gotta get it the feeling that you like. I mean, my settings.
And after the race, you've got some stuff you want to change on it still. So,
yeah. I mean, my setting's not going to be the same as anybody else's setting. So it's like you can try to mimic it, but you're not going to like it for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, James he did exactly what was on the other quad, pitted on this quad, and it absolutely did not work. Nope. So I remember when you called me, but you guys got it. And so anyway, so we get all done. You're pretty excited about it, and you think the bike's going to handle and drive really well.
Yep.
Friday morning, you get up, everything's prepped. You guys head to the track,
yep.
And we're there. We had a few things to do. Had to put the new tires on it that me and Mom brought up.
New graphics.
We put the new graphics on.
Yep.
We want to thank Todd for sending over the new the file at 725 and Elite Graphics printed them out for us. Caleb Bohr. We appreciate that. Okay, we really thank you for that. And but anyway, it looked really nice, and so
we got all that done, and then
we knew there was some rain coming.
Yeah, we knew there was some rain. Everybody hoped that it wasn't coming, but unfortunately it did. It come on the youth riders right at the start.
Yes.
And it was lightning real bad, so they actually had a delay Saturday morning, and so that put us everything back about 30 to 45 minutes, I think it was. And the kids ran in the rain for the most part. About halfway through their race, the rain actually did finally stop, and obviously that left for some very wet and not dry conditions.
No, and had puddles everywhere.
Puddles everywhere.
And that's the reason why we made our decision not to run the GoPro, because
yep.
we
the
felt,
water, it was just gonna be so wet that first, even like probably 2 to 3 laps, I would say it was pretty enough where I would have to wipe it steadily without nobody in front of me. So
yeah, so what we did with that decision being made, Kyla and I and CJ, we did a lot of blogging on the sideline. Yep. I know some of our viewers don't like a lot of that. They like a lot of the racing, but listen, you got what you got this week, and it's going to turn out to be a pretty good video. You guys, we're going to post this one, then we'll post out one probably tomorrow. I'll probably go ahead and post it, finish editing it, and that kind of stuff. But so you come through on the first lap. Brandon said so. You took off. The whole shot was okay. Pecoraro, you got the whole shot. Automatic again. Yep. You were second, which was a lot better than where we've been starting.
Got a really good start. I mean, really the bike didn't start up that well, but I got a good start. I got into the woods second. Passed Robbie, I mean, probably a half a mile into the first lap, and really truly just really put my head down. Seen Landa was behind me, so I knew he was going to try to keep up pace with me, and really that's all I did, and just hit all my marks, hit all my lines I had picked out. Really try to focus on lines this race. Had some not great lines the past few years I've raced this place, so made sure my line choices were really good, and it's what I did, and I mean that's what I did the whole race.
You come through on the first lap, 22-second lead, which was it's pretty big for us.
Stopped for goggles that first lap just because they got so wet and saturated that first half a mile when Robbie was in front of me. They got just so wet and water all over them. Got goggles and really put my head down. I think we pitted that, not the second lap, but the third lap, and pitted that lap and then kept on charging. I mean, didn't stop. And then really that was it.
It was really kind of a weird race the way the times worked out. But from where the start went to the finish, it was seemed like it was a 23-minute lap.
It was a short first lap.
Short first lap. So it was hard for us to determine whether it was a 4-lap or 5-lap race. And we know about how long our Renegades will run before they run out of gas. And not this quad, obviously it's brand new. So there's some math being involved that they're going to do up there to try to figure out what we did here. But anyway, so the second lap you come through, we were ready, but you're like, nope, I'm out of here.
I didn't decide
had a pretty
to
good lead, a minute, and I got it wrote down, 1 minute and 44 seconds. So you stretched out a little bit, nobody in sight. Caught a few lappers at this point.
Really didn't catch lappers till I'd say a few lappers that
late in lap 2. 2 laps in. So we were on the sideline. We're like, so at that time we had figured out that it's probably going to be a 5-lap race. So we give you the pit board down in the woods that we will be pitting on this lap, which was I think lap 3. I think it was.
We pitted on lap 3.
Got new set of 9.2 goggles.
Had a good lap that lap 3. Ran into obviously a few bottlenecks. Obviously people were getting stuck more. Had to choose some alternate lines, that kind of thing. But had a pretty good lap on lap 3. And lap 4 and 5 rode really well. Obviously pitted lap 3 and then went to lap 4. No issues there. Same thing with lap 3. I mean, a few people getting stuck, a few bottlenecks, alternate lines. And then lap 5, they showed me, I think I had like a 2.5 minute lead. I think this last
251, I think it was.
Around the last pit board. That's about what y'all said. And obviously, it'd take a lot for somebody to catch me on a last lap on that big of a lead.
Right.
So really what I did is I backed it down just a little bit, just so I made sure I made no mistakes. Obviously on that last lap, and I mean I never put the bike in reverse, never had no issues. Obviously made a few line choice mistakes, but overall the race went ideally perfect.
And Brandon, it's kind of crazy. This is the 4th race of the season. The first 3 races we ran good, we just hadn't been up. Isn't it kind of crazy how it works? And a lot of these races, I tell a lot of people, you got to be fast, but there's a lot of luck involved too. And this race was just that race. It just everything fell together.
Everything went really well. I got the lead early, and I mean just really put my head down that first lap to get a little bit of a gap. And really that was about it. As long as I knew I could break the vision of Landon seeing me, I knew I really had a good chance of getting away. So that's what I did, and that's what happened.
We got Camp Coker coming up. Camp Coker's one of those races that you really, really like. It's got a lot of sand up in that area, South Carolina also, and got whooped out really bad last year. Was on the verge of winning that race. Last year, running right there with the leaders, had a few problems, like two laps or two miles to the end. I mean, it was kind of crazy. Ended up second still in that race. So we're looking to go back, and Brandon really,
I'm
like that
happy
place.
to be going to Camp Coker. I'm excited, obviously, after the big win, and I think I like that place. I've only raced there twice in my career. And I really liked it both times. It's sort of similar to Florida. Obviously, it's nothing like Florida, but it does have the roughness to it, and I do like a rough track. I don't like a real smooth, gravy, easy track. So I'm excited. It has a little bit of sand in it. It has a softer bottom than what Union, South Carolina does. Big Buck and Tiger Run, and so I'm excited for it.
Good. So I just wish, so here's our trophy, or your trophy here. So I was going to show the viewers. So, listen, these things right here, some people make it look easy, but they're hard to win, Brandon. And
hard to get.
And it's very, very hard, and we are very fortunate and lucky that you was able to do that yesterday. And the whole ride home was pretty sweet, pretty awesome. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And listen, this is the thing. I wish each and every one of you guys could feel that feeling. Right, it's a different feeling.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially not winning one all year, and doing all the training, all the work, and all the stuff we put into this, and not being able to win one of even in the first 3 rounds was honestly kind of devastating. Obviously, we put all that effort in the round 4, and obviously you've seen the outcome. And really, we've been trying really hard and trying to be steady with it. And obviously we got 8 more rounds to go, and obviously the goal is the same thing that just happened. So yeah, that's what we're going to try to do.
Well, we're back home now, and we're going to start hammering away. You know what I mean? We don't stop, and this is all we do. We wake up Monday morning and try to figure out ways to make the program better, because we're crazy serious about what we do here. We got really good supporters behind us, and certainly behind Brandon, and it's important. So we got to give our effort at the best we can, because these people are pouring out and helping us. So I'm excited, Brandon. I don't want to make the video too long. Why you keep smiling? Because she's behind the video camera? Yep. So he's making faces behind the video camera trying to make you smile?
Yep.
I figured that. So do you want me to take the camera so I can get away from her right now and get video her, or you want to let it ride out?
Yep.
Oh no, let's not do that.
Let's don't do that. All right. So listen, we're going to wrap the video up. We got tons of work to do this week, and along with working at the kart shop with Mom.
We got to get that thing done right there.
And so we got an ATV sitting behind us. That there's a gusset kit laying on the table. You're going to get some of that this week, some footage. So we're going to try to get that. A little bit of riding involved, not much, just because we want to try to really concentrate on some mechanic work this week and try to get some stuff prepared.
We'll probably ride sometime at the beginning of next week. Obviously, I don't think I need to do all that too much riding. We're going to go back to the gym and work out there. But obviously, we got to have a good bike up underneath, even for a practice / local bike. So we got to get everything done, every piece put on that thing, and then once everything's good, I can start riding every other day or something like that. So
all right. Mom's got dinner done, so we got to get in. She's got spaghetti in there, so I told her I'd come out here and try to catch a short video. You just come out and washed everything. We got everything put back up. We're ready to go. So anyway, to Sunday late afternoon. So anyway, hey, listen, guys. As always, we appreciate you guys watching our videos. And hey, listen, I want to thank Brandon threw out some ball caps, threw out some J Parts gummies, and some other stuff. So listen. If you guys, Brandon is fortunate to get up on the podium, you guys come up. We always got prizes, and Mom just talked to the girl last night about caps again. We got some more caps coming. So, and met some new people too. And and Brandon told me the same thing. He's out on the track, and people are just yelling and screaming as he's going by. The
fan base we got is pretty great.
Yeah, so we do have a lot of fans, and we want to thank each and every one of you guys. So, all right. Wrap everything up. Like, comment, and share. Until next time, you guys, we'll see y'all.